Hi everyone, it's Lynn. I thought I'd give you all an update on post-COVID. Some of you may not know, I was diagnosed May 2nd with the Delta strain. And oddly enough, Perry and I were the only two at UTMB with that strain. Of course, now everybody has it, but anyway, the following week, I ended up in the hospital, stayed there about a month, and then came home with oxygen. I've been off oxygen 2 months. And I go back to the pulmonologist in October. Now, post-COVID has not been fun at all. Although I am off oxygen and I feel a lot better, my hair's falling out. Yeah. If you look up post-COVID hair loss, it's a thing. Who knew? So they call it shedding. So as you naturally shed 1 or 2 hairs, a shower or whatever, mine is like clumps of hair. It's ridiculous. It's made me think about wigs. Thank goodness there's some good looking wigs out there. And also my eyesight. I can now read without glasses, but I can't see long distance without glasses. It was the opposite before. Oh, I don't know, it's weird. Some days I have, especially if a front comes through, the breathing, or some really hot days, you know, here in Texas, South Texas can be kind of hot. And some days were real thick. I couldn't go outside. The breathing was hard. But other than that, it's been really good. And I've done well. And one thing that has changed is I don't care about things like I used to. I'm not as, you know, like, you want to pass me on the highway? Go ahead. Used to, I'd be like, I'm going to speed up. And people say, you know, hateful things, and I'm like, it's your problem. It has to be, because I remember being that way, just hateful. Like, if people didn't have any common sense, now I'm like, you know, God bless them. I wish they did. Or if their brain wasn't working, you know, and this is both sides. I'm not talking one side or the other, but sheep follow along without using their brain to do their own research, see what's going on, that stuff. You know, and they're like little parrots, repeat. Everybody repeats instead of saying, like if you go on the news, they repeat the same verbiage over and over. And it's kind of like, think for your own self. I will say this, when I got COVID, I did get closer to Jesus. I mean, close to him as I've ever thought I was. I am now, because while I was in the ICU, I did have, I would say, a visitation by the Holy Spirit. And like they were at my, well, it must have been Jesus. They were at my bedside, and there were, we had a bad electrical storm in May, and it was either Jesus or the Holy Spirit in my head, but somebody was talking to me. And I have it all written down. And hang on.